So I watched Return to Sleepaway Camp. I was not a fan. It was pretty bad. The kills were solid, and that was it. I mean, it was an okay cast. They were able to bring back three of the original actors from the original movie, and Isaac Hayes is here, the guy that was the chef in South Park. And ironically enough, he plays a chef here. He's only in like two or three scenes. A lot of the characters in this movie just kind of disappear. Like, there's some characters that you think will be somewhat significant to the plot, or at least will be killed in the movie, and then they're just gone. Like, there's these two teenagers that smoke weed, Stan and Weed. That's literally his name. Um, Weed ends up getting killed, and we have a reaction with Stan because they've been friends for a while. And honestly, it's decent acting compared to most of the movie, where he's just torn up about his friend being murdered, and he doesn't want to accept it, and he's trying to go see the body. We never see Stan again after that scene. He doesn't get killed. We never see him again either. It's just so bizarre. And then there's other characters that you think are gonna die, like the two douchebags that skin some frogs alive. No, they show up in that scene, skin some frogs off screen, laugh about it because it's funny and that they can do whatever they want, and then they're gone. You feel like they should be kills. Um, there's a lot of people in this movie you think should be killed and then they're not. But I guess I've yapped enough. Let's talk about the main point of the movie. The point of the movie is this kid is being bullied, and yeah, he's we're supposed to somewhat feel bad for him, even though he is shown to be a bully in this movie. There's He also gets called the R slur pretty early on in the movie, one time and one time only. They just kind of randomly have the R slur in this movie. By an extra, mind you. I don't believe she's in any other scenes. Uh, so I guess she got a paycheck for saying a slur. Then there's this girl Petey who's throughout the movie. She's always there, being the only one nice to this kid. Um, but then she just disappears from this movie after she's accused of being the killer. She gets upset about it and runs away, and then she's not in the rest of the movie. She's just gone now. This movie talked about Angela Baker a lot, which of course means that she's gonna be in it. Um, they do like some misgendering. I've always felt kind of weird about the Angela thing. I don't think she's trans. I do think I should call her her. But, in the backstory of the first movie, she was forced to be this gender by her aunt. I believe it was her aunt. It's been a few years since I've seen the Sleepaway Camp movies. So it's not like she actually chose to be a girl. She was a boy. But there's some characters here who misgender her and call her a guy and stuff throughout the movie. Ronnie's the only one who doesn't do that. Like, there's two people that start referring to Angela as a he, Frank, and the cop. And it's later revealed that the cop was actually Angela, so she's just misgendering herself. Anyway, they actually brought the original actor back for Angela too, because she didn't return for the sequel. It was a different actor for 2 and 3. So this is the first time she's played Angela since the original movie, which is pretty cool. But she only gets like two actual scenes, though it is her as the sheriff, just in like heavy makeup and prosthetics. And I had thought that it was gonna be Petey was gonna be the killer. I thought her motive was gonna be that everybody was rude to the kid and she wanted to protect him. Because even though, yeah, the majority of people are bullying him, like it was really a pattern, like, oh, there's this person that's mean to him, and then she goes and kills him. So I thought that was gonna be like her motive, but then she just disappears from the movie. Karen almost gets hung. The I don't even remember the main character's name. I had to look at it. Alan. So Karen almost gets hung, and the cop is comforting her. And right then and there, I thought, oh, that nose kind of looks fake. I think that the killer's gonna be the cop now. That was all it took was a scene of the cop comforting Karen. Karen was like the girl Alan had a crush on or whatever. That's why I wanted to say his name. Anyway, uh, the cop is comforting her, and then that was what made me think, oh yeah, it's gonna be the cop. And then, sure enough, a few minutes later, it's revealed that the killer is Angela, and she was disguised as the cop. And then we get like a post credit scene where she murders a cop, and that's like how she got the disguise. So we only get to see her kill one person in this movie as herself. Um, and then Ricky returns, Ronnie returns, Mickey gets killed with grease at the beginning of the movie. There's some solid kills in here. Um, the movie itself just isn't great. You don't sympathize with him because he's a bully. Like, yeah, he's getting bullied by everybody, but you don't really feel bad for him because he's an asshole. You can make sympathetic characters that aren't good people. He's not one of them.